Who should be on my creepy crush countdown? So many choices. So many decisions. Gotta hurry up and do this before Sam finds me.
Yep, just gotta do my creepy crush countdown and then we can go. What are you doing? This is my creepy crush countdown. Can't believe you would do this to me.
Geez, she's so touchy. Stay tuned if you want to know Halloween Happy's creepy crush countdown, because apparently I can't do it.
To my channel Halloween Happy. My name's Sam. If you like my Facebook page Halloween Happy, you have seen that for the past 13 days that I have been counting down. I've been doing like a Halloween Happy's creepy crush countdown. You guys are cracking me up with your comments on all of my crushes that I'm putting out there. So I wanted everyone at number one pretty much, and it's like, how do you decide? I don't know. Well, happy Valloween's Day. I'm wishing you guys a spooky, creepy Valloween day. Hopefully you can snuggle in and watch creepy movies. This is my creepy crush countdown. Number 14, I had to go with Billy Loomis from Scream. I mean, was there anyone else out there who thought he was hot with that blood running down on his little white Hanes t-shirt? Number 13, had to go with Sam Emerson from The Lost Boys. When I was younger, my mom watched this movie all the time. Shout out to you, Mom, for giving me your love of horror and scary movies and creepy things. I don't know how that's affected my brain or ability to be able to trust people or not think that I'm gonna get killed every second of the day in my life. I mean, yeah, sure, I think every night I go to bed that there's gonna be someone that creeps into my window to slash me by the throat or to cut me at my ankles, but that's okay. Loved how he was into comics. Hey, Sam. Number 12, I had to go with Anton from Idle Hands. He's asthmatic and so am I, so when we go to make out, we could totally have little makeout breaks, and you know, I wouldn't be wheezing in his face because he would be too busy wheezing in mine, and he would be like, is that you wheezing? And I would say, no, Anton, that's you wheezing. You need to get a little puff of your inhaler, buddy. And number 11, I had to pick Dexter Morgan. Super intelligent. He looks great in a pair of slacks. He always has the best dress shirts, but they're more on the casual side, so it's like he's not trying too hard, but he's trying just enough. A super well decorated apartment. Those eyes and that grin. Number 10, I chose the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt. Don't be judging me, guys, okay? Why wouldn't you pick him as a creepy crush? Number 9, Edward Scissorhands. He could totally give me free haircuts instead of me trying to cut my own hair. Number 8, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Who wouldn't want Elvira's life? I mean, can you imagine having her life? Number 7, Beetlejuice. I left Beetlejuice out of my creepy crush countdown. I'm sure that he would haunt me forever. You guys probably don't know this because I don't really show that side just yet, but I have a pretty crude sense of humor. I just think that Beetle would make me laugh all the time, although I would not want to piss him off because then he would turn into that freaky snake that I hate, where he's just crawling around with his big ol' head on that snake body, slithering his tongue. Ugh, but shout out to Beetlejuice. Number 6, Danielle Harris. Hello, can we talk about Scream Queen? For the fact that she was in Halloween, and Halloween pretty much. She's a total babe. Number 5, I had to go with Fox Mulder from The X-Files. My mom, this was another show that she watched all the time when I was growing up, and obviously I was young and I couldn't appreciate X-Files for what it is. When I was a kid, I mean, I knew that Mulder was like nice looking, but going back, like he was such a babe back then. And he still is to this day. Shout out to Annette, who we have been joking about Mulder on Facebook, and I'm probably gonna make it an ongoing joke now because she thinks it's her man, but he's really mine. Number 4, I had to go with Max Dennison from Hocus Pocus. Let's act like Hocus Pocus is going on now. So Max is a virgin, so you know he's shy, reserved, and quiet, and I have a thing for boys like that. Her part is when he's taking Danny trick-or-treating and like his classmates, the bullies, are picking on him, and she's like, he's a little leaguer. It was so hard to choose because like I said, I wanted everyone at number 1, and I should have put these at number 1, but I just couldn't. But I really wanted to, even though they are number 1 in my heart and my soul and my blood and everything. Yeah, so I went with Sam and Dean Winchester from Supernatural. Can we just take a moment and like, let's just get a moment of silence, okay? And no, we're not praying, we're not, no. Let's just take a moment of silence, okay? Like, I have to hold my hand because I feel like I'm holding Sam or maybe Dean's hand, and we're just taking a moment and appreciating. Okay, just close your eyes with me. We're appreciating their minds, their souls, and yep, that's right. Just go ahead and take a deep breath in, a deep breath out, and we're appreciating their bodies. Oh yeah, who else got hot? I'm such a Supernatural fan. That is my favorite current TV show and will continue to be my favorite, one of my favorite TV shows whenever it's off air. They are on their 11th season and I can't believe it. So if you are not watching Supernatural, you have to go on Netflix and start watching it, and comment down below. Let me know if you are a Supernatural fan, if you prefer Dean, Sam, maybe you're Castielette, who knows? I just made that word up. Number 2, I had to go with Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas. I really need to know that I'm not the only one. So, you know what? Just open your hearts, be open and honest. Everyone is accepting of everyone here for their creepy crushes. As a kid, when I saw The Nightmare Before Christmas, I kid you not, Jack was my first crush. I really thought he was a real person. I was having feelings that I've never felt before as a child for this skeleton, spider, ghost, spirit. Every time I see him, and when I say see him, I mean watch the movie, but every time Jack and I get together and we see each other, you know, I just get that feeling that it's like, you know, your old crush that you had like a fun summer with, where you were like running on the beach and you fed each other strawberries or something and had the occasional glass of wine and whatnot. And you know, had some moments in time that make you blush. That's how I feel when I see Jack to this day. I think we're always gonna be each other's loves and we're always gonna be in each other's hearts, so shout out to Jack. Is that weird? Number 1 is, let's play a game real quick. It rhymes with Schmeichel Schmeyers. Michael Myers. I'll take a moment and wonder what's wrong with me. I mean, what does that say about me for being a human being? I mean, is that weird? Like disturbed in my head and in my heart? You know what? I am, because Michael Myers, it's Michael Myers, y'all. Like, hello. Just picture him. If we lived together, I would totally be in the kitchen, like, making some manly dish for him. And what's a manly dish? I don't know. Just trying to set the scene for you guys. I can just picture like myself in like an apron with my hair up, you know. It's like I've been cooking all day, so I'm like sweating. And Michael just walks through the door. You know, I start hearing that music, you know, the music, that Halloween music. And he just walks towards, like, he walks towards me and everything's in slow motion. I'm in slow motion, but he's walking fast because, like, in the movies, somehow he always catches up with his victims and they do their best to run, but no matter how slow he is, it's still faster than they are, if that makes sense. Okay, back to, so Halloween music is playing. I'm in the kitchen, whatnot. And Michael walks through the house, you know, puts down his keys, picks up his knife, you know, and I knew that Michael was gonna come home and pick up the knife, but for some reason I didn't want to move that knife and hide it from him. So, okay, he's walking, picks up the knife, you know, and I like give myself like a look like that. I can hear his heavy boots against the wooden floor. He's in his little jumper suit, you know. It's a little worn down because he hasn't changed in quite some time, nor showered. And he's just looking at me with that sexy, dead, blank stare. You know the one. And his hair's like kind of pasted back, like he just ran through a bunch of fans that like blew his hair back. And we just look at each other. You know, he's like a lot taller than me, which, you know, I like that I have to look up at him. And I just look in his eyes and I'm like, welcome home, honey. And, you know, he takes his big muscly arm and just raises it up, and you know what's next. I mean, obviously he takes the knife, he stabs it through my chest, and I'm like, Michael, I thought we had something special. I'm cooking you dinner. Like, how could you do this to me? You know, I'm wanting a reply from him, but he's not wanting to talk or anything like that, as if, you know, I'm just no one to him. But I think that he owes me that, just to say why. I think he's a babe. So that is my countdown, and don't judge. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I hope you guys are having an awesome Valloween's Day. Don't forget to check out my Instagram at Halloween Happy. If you have not checked out my Facebook page, you can go ahead and like that. That's under Halloween Happy too. My goal for this month is just to try to get 100 likes on that. Yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!